Willkommen, and hello there. This, of course, is day 29. It is hard to believe for me. It has been such a quick journey and we're almost at the end now. Like I said, this being, of course, 30 over 30, a series where I try to do something for 30 days. I try to learn something, acquire a skill perhaps in 30 days, and you and I were all going to see how far I can get. Like I said, we're almost at the end for this particular series, which is German, and today will be very simple. By the way, I've been using Tandem, which is the app that I've shown you before, where it's an app for language exchange. Simply, you can talk to native speakers if they agree to it, and I haven't been lucky enough to talk to somebody sort of face to face, or rather FaceTime to FaceTime, if you will, but I was and I am still texting with a few people, but that's not really what I'm about. That's not really what I want. I want to talk to people. I want to be in that situation. I want to be at that speed, in that flow, hopefully one day, but mostly at that speed of a spoken conversation where there's pressure. You don't have time to think about things. You don't have time to think about things and rethink them and think over it again and again and again, like you can do with a text. You cannot use a dictionary really. You just don't have time yet with a written conversation like texts, or with books and stuff like that. You can always take your time, consult the dictionary, think about stuff, weigh your pros and cons and stuff like that. In a real life conversation, you cannot do that. You can just ask the other person, like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this thing, or I'm sorry, what is it that you just said? Or just simple what will go a long way. That's what I found. But enough of that. What are we gonna do today? Well, today I've been thinking about that conversation because I'm trying to prep for a conversation with a real life human being, German speaking professional native speaker. Right. So I've decided to think about that conversation and how it might go. So there are some things that I will probably be able to say or shoehorn them in as it were, and there are things that we've gone through in these videos before, so I'm obviously going to try and use that. It's nothing complicated, it's just the very beginning to get me started, and from there hopefully I will be able to somehow communicate with that person. So what is the conversation, you ask? We start with a simple Hallo, wie geht's? Hallo, wie geht's? Mir geht es gut. Und Ihnen? Sehr gut. Aber ich bin jetzt ein wenig nervös. Warum? Ich habe nur Deutsch für 30 Tage studiert. Kein Problem. Ich glaube, ich kann nur sehr langsam sprechen. Kein Problem. Was kannst du sagen? 8 wärmen. Well, alright then. That was my nice little simple conversation, or an idea about a conversation beginning. I really think something like that will happen tomorrow in that real life conversation that I hope will happen. These are simple things like how you doing, what's your name. There are things that I think can be used almost anywhere like these. Obviously I'm trying to keep it super simple because I won't have time. I will be nervous like I said, and there'll just be plenty to worry about. But I'm going to prepare for it. The reason why I did this whole thing is because I want to prepare for it, and that's a great thing if you know who you're going to be talking to, what's the setting, what's the situation, what is probably the topic of that discussion. If you're a beginner like me, especially if you're a beginner, the great thing is you can prepare for it. Yeah, you can look up the words, the vocabulary needed, you can review stuff, and that's all that I want to do for now. So yeah, that's it. That'll be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I surely appreciate it. I hope I will see you tomorrow. I hope you will join me tomorrow for the big finale. But until then, you take care.